Let me get started, baby, with the Robins looking retarded. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Teja Monae, and I'm here to tell you guys about my nipple piercing experience. So I'm just gonna get right into it. So I had got my bottom belly button pierced like years ago, but I had to get it re-pierced because it came out like a year ago, and I just got it re-pierced like couple months ago, like 3 months ago. And the place where I got it done, the girl, she did them, but she didn't do them at the place that she did my belly button. They only did like belly button, ears, nose, those kinds of piercings. So, but she did them like on the side, like she would come to your house and all of that. So I was like, lit, can I have your number for when I'm ready? I was mad scared at that point. I was like, I don't know if I'm ready to do them yet, but you know, let me get your number for when I am ready. Plus, she was only gonna do it for $50 or something, or like $40. I was like, lit, yes. When I'm ready, definitely gonna hit you up. So fast forward like a month and a half, and I'm finally ready. What happened was I had saw Jackie Aina post a picture on Instagram, and her nipples were pierced, and I was like, oh no, like. First of all, there's mad people who got their nipples pierced, so it can't be that bad. And then when I saw Jackie Aina, you know, she's my mom. She's my mother. Like, she is God. Like, you know? I was like, oh, nah. Now I have to get it because, like, I love her. And since I've been wanting them and she got them, like, we could just be mother and daughter with our nipples pierced. Like, we can do that. So I hit the girl up and I was like, hey, I think I'm ready. Can you come to my house this day at this time? It's still gonna be $40, right? Whatever. She's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay. So then I text her the day before and I'm like, are we still good for tomorrow at this time at my house? She's like, yep, I'll see you there. So it's like an hour before she's supposed to come, or like 2 hours before she's supposed to come. And I'm mad nervous. So nobody was gonna be with me. So I asked my mom to like be with me, but I would have to make my appointment later. So I told her, I was like, hey, can you come a little bit later? I'm sorry, like if it's last minute or something. No response from the girl, none. So I'm like, okay. So then that day I'm like bummed because I'm like, I was so hyped to get my nipples pierced, and now the girl's not even coming. Like, now I'm not gonna get it done. So my mom is like, honestly, I didn't really want you to get your nipples pierced by her anyway. And I'm like, why not? And she's like, you know, like that's a delicate area. I think you should go to, I'm sorry, I'm gonna stop spinning. I think you should go to the tattoo parlor, the piercing place that we go to. And I love that piercing place. Like, I got my top and bottom belly button pierced there the first time. I got this fixed because I got this pierced with a gun, and then he like put the correct ring in there for me. So many piercings like I got from him. I got a tattoo there, my eyelash tattoo on my wrist. I got that, it's under my watch. I got that there. I love that place. They're so nice. So my mom was like, you should just go there. So I was like, okay. I was mad nervous. So it wasn't even like I was like, okay. I was like, I don't know. And then I called and I was like, oh, how much is it to get your nipples pierced? He was like, 1 is 50, 2 is 90. And I was like, okay. And then my mom is like, now I'm making up excuses why I don't want to go. And I'm like, I don't feel like paying all that money. And then I said, I just don't know. I don't want to do it. Like, no, I changed my mind. Now I'm not in the mood to do it. Whatever. My mom was like, Teja, just go. Just go, get it done, go. And I'm like, okay. So then, like, I want to do it, but I'm just, like, so nervous. Like, I need that push to do it, bitch. Just get it up. So we go, and the guy is like, I'm like, oh, like, there's other people in there. So I'm like, I want to get my nipples pierced. And then he's like, okay. So, like, I do my paperwork and stuff because I'm over 18. I do my paperwork and stuff. My mom is just there for support. And I go in the back, and the guy's like, oh, like, did you want a hoop? Did you want a stud? And me and my mom are like, no, a stud. And he's like, no, because some people, like, when they get their nose pierced, my mom is like, no, her nipples. The guy's like, oh, her nipples. The freaking door is open. I'm like, shh. I don't want everybody to know I'm going to be getting my nipples pierced. Like, it's personal space. Back up, you know? So I was like, shh. So then the guy's like, oh, your nipples, okay. And then I sit down. And I'm nervous as hell. I'm nervous talking about it, and my shit's already done. Like, so I sit down, and the guy, well, first he, like, cleans me up, and he, like, puts the dots where he wants the needle to go in and out. And he's like, oh, are you getting one or two? I'm like, I'm getting both of them. Like, whatever. So he's like, gets all the needles prepared and everything, get the rings prepared, and then he's like, okay, no surprises, because this shit's gonna hurt. And I'm like, okay. So he's like, I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3. You're gonna take a deep breath in, a deep breath out. When you're taking a deep breath out, that's when I'm gonna put the needle in. So he's like, 1, 2, and I'm like, wait, I gotta poop. So I really did. I was like, I gotta poop. And he was like, okay. He was so cool about it. I thought if he would have said, like, no, I'm already here, then I would have just did it. But the fact that he was like, okay, and literally, like, let me get up and go poop, I was like, I freaking love you. Like, thank you so much. I was so nervous. Like, I felt like I was gonna shit on myself. Like, no joke. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. I really thought I was gonna poop on myself. So I go poop. I come back, and he does the whole process again. And then he's like, all right, let's do it. Let's get it done. You don't have anywhere to go now. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, 1, 2, 3. He said, I take a deep breath in. I hold it. On my deep breath out, he puts the needle in. And then it's done. And I'm like, whew. Like, literally, I was like, whew. When he did it. And then that was it. I guess I was so nervous that, like, the first one barely hurt. Not barely hurt. Like, I felt it, but I didn't want to, like, smack him in the face. So I was like, oh, okay, like, all right. Whew, that one hurt, but it was bearable. All right. So now we're doing the next one. And he says 1, 2, 3. First of all, I take a while. I take, like, 10 seconds to take in my breath. And then I'm like, he's like, breathe. And I take my deep breath out, and he puts the needle in. I start, like, shaking. That's how much it hurt. I was like, and he was like, you gotta stay still. And then he put it through, and then it was done. That shit hurt. The second one, my left one, oh, that one hurt so bad. But I keep telling all my friends, and I'm like, honestly, first of all, I love them so much. Like, the way that they look, like, the way that they make me feel. Like, they always make me feel, like, sexy. Like, even if other people don't know, I mean, now they're gonna know. But even if other people don't know that I have my nipples pierced, it's like, I got my nipples pierced, bitch, and you don't even know. Like, you know what I mean? It's just, like, my little secret. Not anymore. But it was my little secret. Yeah, so that was my nipple piercing experience. The guy was so nice, so patient, so kind with me. It was $90, which isn't bad for the good service that I got. It was clean. Like, I didn't feel like, you know, anything. I had no issues with them. And then, yeah, so my healing process, when I got home, he gave me, like, a saline nose spray to use. And I was using that. It was bleeding, of course. It bled a lot for the first week. Like, ruined sports bras. I had to only wear sports bras, like really tight bras, or no bra with, like, a loose shirt. But I didn't want to do no bra because I was bleeding. But yeah, it bled a lot for the first week. After the first week, it didn't really bleed that much. It was still a little bit tender. I still clean them to this day, and it's been about 2 months. I still clean them. I still take care of them. The pain stopped. Like, my boobs are really sore, maybe for, like, the first week and a half. like they were sore to the touch, but now like they don't hurt. Like you can, you know, and I don't really, not that I don't feel it, but like it doesn't hurt me. I changed my rings. I got like cuter rings. The first ones were a little big for my nipple, so I got ones that are like smaller and they like hug the nipple a little bit better. But yeah, honestly, like I love them. I'm in love with them. If they were to come out for some reason, I would get them pierced again because I love them so much. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. Like, this isn't like a really long story. It's not a bad story. My healing process went really, really well. The only thing that, it's not annoying because I got my nipples pierced clearly for people to see it sometimes, but it's like my nipples are always hard. Like, I could just like, they're just hard all the time. And yeah, I don't really care, but like, it's just funny to me, like they never come down. And I googled it. I was like, some people say like, oh yeah, your nipples go back after a while. With like, it's been 2 months. My nipples are just they're gonna be hard forever. So I don't really mind. But yeah, I can't like say that I like love them. I can't say it enough because I really do. I really love them and they're so cute. Like, you know, it's not for everybody, but it's for me, for my personal satisfaction, and that's all that matters. I love them. I'm happy. And yeah, that's pretty much it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you want more piercing videos, because I got a few, if you want some tattoo videos, if you want any kind of other like story time videos, let me know down below. Don't forget to follow me on all my social medias, Instagram and Twitter at the Teja Monae, Snapchat Teja Monae. Don't forget to check out my website, www.thetejamonae.com. And I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. I didn't even show you guys what they look like. I mean, I can't really like show you my nipples, but like I'll show you like that. Yep. So that's what they look like in shirts and stuff. Cute and simple and discreet sometimes when you want them to be, but like days like today, I'm gonna show them off. Bye.